Maybe you've seen this story on the news, read it in the newspaper, seen it online.
Saw it on Facebook.
Yeah. Did you say he was on Fox and Friends this morning?
Well, they were talking about that he was going. Yeah, he's been interviewed by Fox and Friends and several other national news networks.
Wow. His name is Shawn. He lives in White Swan. He lost his son Joe. He was in Afghanistan. He was killed in the line of duty. And so he had this flag that's been signed by everybody in his platoon, and it ended up getting stolen. And so Joe's the son. Shawn, go and take it away, bud.
Well, when they got deployed to Afghanistan, they stopped at Camp Leatherneck and bought a bunch of flags. Everybody bought a flag in a platoon. And they all signed it and said, all right, we'll sign these as just kind of a memento that we were all here together. We all were serving together. And then in June, they went to their fob, Jamil, and sang in Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. And Joe was the first killed, and he was hanging over his rack. He was the first killed at 17. There was 190 other wounded. 3 of them were amputees that signed that. A couple guys were shot that signed it. One guy was electrocuted that signed it. And that was a 6-month deployment, 1 unit, and staying in Afghanistan through the deadliest time in 2010, 2011. We lost a lot of Marines in Afghanistan during those times.
Okay, so this happened back in 2011 when he passed. So his platoon kind of sent you the flag, or what happened there?
It's real crazy. We were the only Gold Star family to show up on the homecoming. You know, the only family that lost somebody. We showed up when they came home, and his buddy in the platoon came up to us, greeted us, and said he had something, and went back and he brought us Joe's flag. And then he also gave us Joe's K-bar, his knife. He was carrying it when he was hit with the IED, and it bent his knife. And they weren't going to let him bring it back because the sheath had exploded. So he created a makeshift sheath, brought it back, handed it to us that day, and ever since I've been using it to, tell their story.
This flag, though. So what happened?
Well, late March, I got robbed out here in White Swan. There was a bunch of robberies going on out here during that time. And I was taking the flag and I was telling the story, and then I was also getting measured. That's why I even got the good picture, because I took a picture of it.
Right.
And I just happened to leave it in the truck that night, and that's when I got hit. It wasn't folded in any specific way. It was just folded. I think what happened is they gathered all the loot that was in the car, bundled it up, and carried it off.
Now, if somebody comes across the flag, somebody sees it, somebody, what are you asking them to do?
I'm asking them to turn it into radio station, the news, Yakima Herald. At this point, they can put it anywhere, and it'll get back to you.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, Shawn, for taking the time. And he's all over the place.
Yeah.
And let's hope that it turns up. I know he's checked in with some thrift shops and stuff like that. But if you've seen the flag, let us know. We'll get you in touch with Shawn. He said he has money to offer, like $200. But I hope somebody wouldn't go, ask for the money after turning the flag in at this point.
I don't think they would.